Alrighty, let's get this final scent of our November soap collection made. This is our Black Spruce and Anise soap, and just like always, we will be putting our lye water, our sodium lactate, into our plant-based oil blend. The one difference, and you may have actually seen it before I started blending everything up, was that we did put some of that Ultra Sparkle Snowflake Mica from Brambleberry in there so that the soap bar has a pearlescent kind of sheen in the finished product. So I've brought our oils and our lye water to a light trace, and now I am straining in our colloidal oatmeal slurry, so our water and our colloidal oatmeal. And then I also am adding to this soap some walnut shells, about 2 tablespoons worth, to make our whole slab 3 loaves total. I am then going to put in our Black Spruce and Anise fragrance oil from Brambleberry. This is one of our favorite kind of woodsy Christmas tree scents. It has some anise, some wild berry notes, black spruce, sandalwood. There's also some musk, which really helps kind of ground the fragrance profile here. And then kind of different from normal, since this is just going to be a solid green bar, I'm putting our evergreen mica, also from Brambleberry, directly into the soap batter. I'm going to blend everything up all at once instead of doing it in incremental steps like I normally do. And I do apologize if you hear dogs barking in the background. Our neighbor's puppies are running wild out there. This fragrance oil is really well behaved. It is not accelerating, it's not ricing, it's not doing anything like that. It doesn't even discolor. So if you're looking for a Christmas tree, evergreen tree inspired fragrance, definitely check this one out from Brambleberry. We are bringing this one back. We did this last year and we're doing it again this year because we liked it so much. We will then pour all of the soap batter and scrape out this container because, like I said, this is it. We're not going to be doing anything else to the main soap base here. We did get the Brambleberry holiday collection. I don't remember what it was called. We purchased it, and one of those Christmas tree scents that they had in there was really good too. Very similar to this one. We just didn't get that until well after this soap was made up, but we'll definitely make something with it here in the near future. And then for the top of the soap, we are going to do some swoops here. Not like our essentials collections where they're really like high. These are going to be more like dragon scale style, so overlapping spoon swoops. And then I am going to go back in afterwards and raise up the elevation just a little bit to get a little more interest. That Brambleberry fragrance from the Winter Escape fragrance collection is called Cranberry Aspen, and it is a really good evergreen type fragrance with a little sweetness, very similar to this fragrance. And then the final step for the top of the soap is that I'm going to dust it with some of that Ultra Sparkle Gold Mica from Brambleberry right down the center where I made those like tips of the evergreen tree. And that is because in a minute or so after I cut the soap, we're going to do a stamp, and it's going to be with this gold mica, not the Ultra Sparkle though, but same color. So I wanted to tie that all the way through the soap. And then 24 hours later, the soap is ready to unmold and to cut. I did off camera steam the top, and then I also just beveled the edges a little bit because there was some kind of kick up from me doing my spoon swoops. That's not terribly interesting, so I didn't show that. If you want to see that, let me know in the comments below and I can include that. I try to include the most useful parts of the soap making process and leave out some of the more boring aspects, like weighing out the oils and the lye water, because that would just be like 15 minutes of us pouring oil and scooping butters and things like that. If you're interested, we're happy to film that for you. Just let us know. And then there is that bar. This is beautiful as is, a nice clean simple design to match a really kind of classy fragrance, but this is not the final step where normally it would be. Like I mentioned, I am going to be stamping the soap with just a normal classic rubber stamp dipped in some mica. I did do this on the Ray of Sunshine soap, and I'll put a card up in the corner there, and that was with a little sun stamp, hence the name. But you dip your rubber stamp in some mica. It's better to use on a paper towel, but we don't use actual paper towels in our house, and so I'm using one of our reusable towels that we use in place of paper towels to dust off the excess. And you'll see here, I'll clean it up in a minute. Some of it is kind of stamping where there's not a Christmas tree shape, and so you just dust off the part of the stamp that you don't want on the soap. I also took my gloves off for this because at least I had gold mica all over my gloves and it doesn't come off the gloves very easily. So this is one of the times where I took off our rubber gloves to make the final product look as nice and neat and clean as possible. One thing, if you are doing this, is you need to do it right after you slice the soap, because the moisture that's remaining in the soap bar helps keep the mica onto the bar of soap, and it doesn't just let it all fall off when you lift the bar up. And that is it. That is our Black Spruce and Anise soap, which is for sale November 1st online and in person, so grab yours while you can. If you want to support the channel and become a foamy homie, you can check our website, rainbrocrafts.com. A big shout out to our newest foamy homie, Elena P. All of our study buddies and foamy homies get soaps of the month, discount codes, and other fun perks, so check out our website. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and ring the bell icon if you want to see what RainBro Crafts comes up with next. Bye.